very good morning and welcome to the SSC for the second test, day one of the Sri Lanka versus Pakistan series. Just to try and show you, this is a two-test series, and the first test at Galle, Pakistan won a close game by 4 wickets.
So whilst Sri Lanka have done well to win the toss, let's see what happens in the first half an hour or 1 hour. It's going to be a tricky situation for the openers here.
Right, it is indeed tricky. Let's go across and join our first commentators. We are almost ready to start.
Perspectives. We'll talk about it after this game. Here you go. Start of the second test match. Was that in the air? Was that in the air? Or was it a bump ball?
To the umpire to director, we have an umpire of front foot. Can I see your best angle, please?
It's report. Shot. Beautiful. Eases that through the offside. It's a lovely way to get off the mark. Nicely clipped away. It's a real strength of his. Again, a lot of trust in the surface. That's pitched on and it's probably clattering into middle stump. Oh, chance out! Direct hit sealed the fate of Madushka, and the fielder was Shan Masood. Both. He swoops, takes aim, and that will be out. That's brilliant. Through early on here for Pakistan, through some wonderful fielding. And that means that Kusal Mendes has made his way. He's got that away. The outfield's still very, very quick. But it runs away for another boundary. Sets himself. It goes between mid-wicket and mid-on. Bad tilting in his hands, and that's why. Yeah, to be able to deal with a bowler like Shaheen Shah. Oh, that's just flipped away on the leg side for 4. Disdainfully. He saw took the full toll. Didn't hang back. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. It's exquisite timing, that one. So this pitch is around about middle, but it's missing off stump. Missing off stump. And then this delivery, just a touch wider. And it goes through mid-off. Tricky man to bowl to when he's playing well. And he managed to hit the ball on the up. And out. There's another one. And it's Shaheen Shah Afridi. Without looking to control that stroke. Slice the ball off the face of the bat. And managed to hit the ball straight to the fielder. Placed at point. An easy catch. And once again disappointing. Very, very fine player. Best of 200 not out. Consistent performer for.
Goes fine. Brilliant with those lines and lengths. Runs here. Bowling. Oh, well bowled. Just that in between length. You spoke about Matthews not really using his feet.
Get a feeling that there'll be something in it for the Pacers in the first hour and a half, and so there'll be variations off the surface.
That's a fine tickle. Just offline by Angelo Matthews. A welcome boundary. Lodges in the covers, so the covers have a lot of water. It's not good.
That's the thing that you've got to contend with. And on team building exercises, to understand who's with you, who's not with you, how you can work better. I think this is fabulous. Maybe SLC should also think of it. Oh, that's nippy. Right, if you talk about bounce, SSC and the piece arise where you get most Sri Lanka. Mentioned how good Pakistan have been in the field.
Oh, what a delivery that is. That's the outside edge found. That's brilliant from Nasim Shah.
Not sure how to move. The line perfect. Everything good to like about that dismissal. Nasim Shah, because it's a big one for both teams. Angelo Matthews. He's the third Sri Lankan wicket to fall and he gets only 9. 35 for 3.
And those is a double. Their experience is replaced by Pakistan, will be delighted with their start. Spoken about the setup from Oh, another one. Sri Lanka are in strife here on the opening day.
Simply brilliant bowling. Superb. It's not there for the drive. Karnaratne searches for it, an inside edge. You win the toss, you bowl first. Reckon you bat first. But Pakistan, even if they bowl, they got options of rocking Sri Lanka. Dimut Karnaratne the latest to go for 17, 36 for 4.
That's a fine tickle. First offline for Angelo Matthews. A welcome boundary. Lodges in the covers, so the covers have a lot of water. It's not good.
That's the thing that you've got to contend with. And on team building.
Oh, what a delivery that is. That's the outside edge found. That's brilliant from Nasim Shah.
Not sure how to move. The line perfect. Everything good to like about that dismissal. Nasim Shah, because it's a big one for both teams. Angelo Matthews. He's the third Sri Lankan wicket to fall and he gets only 9. 35 for 3.
And those is a double. Their experience is replaced by Pakistan, will be delighted with their start. Spoken about the setup from Oh, another one. Sri Lanka are in strife here on the opening day.
Superb. It's not there for the drive. Karnaratne searches for it, an inside edge. But that probing line and length, Sri Lanka rocked. You win the toss, you bowl first. Reckon you bat first. But Pakistan, even if they bowl, Karnaratne the latest to go for 17. 36 for 4.
Controlled and away for 4.
Nicely played.
Oh, very neatly played indeed. A boundary to end the over. And Anjaya De Silva looks in good touch. 46 for 4.
All playing it late, watching it so closely. Brilliant. Everything right about that shot from De Silva. You mentioned he's in good touch, but that's not going to count for anything, HD.
Ball with a lot of control, hence giving the control of the game to his captain. A very bad delivery from
There was an inside edge and maybe possibly going down the leg side as well. I heard 2 sounds.
a good position to be able to hit the ball. And now down the track for 4 runs. One of the back foot, the other one. A little shimmy down the track and the ball disappeared for another boundary.
Talk about playing good shots. That wasn't a bad ball at all, but he created an opportunity. Lovely use of the feet. Not afraid to come down the pitch. Very decisive with his feet movement. Either he's right forward or right back. That time coming down the pitch.
Play off the back foot. Once again, use the feet. He was very lucky. Very lucky. That eluded the fielder, Noman Ali. An extra cover.
Back turn. Oh! Just over that outstretched hand.
There was no anticipation, none so ever. Should have been taken at this level. Oh, quickly misread it. Inside edge. That was wishful from Abral. End of the over. It's 63 for 4.
Flat line as it goes past the pad, and then he hits his back pad. The ball clearly has only touched the bat, so I'll be going back to Alex on field. Alex, you'll be staying with your original decision of not out. You're on screen now.
Easy decision for the third umpire. Yeah, he's playing with the right mindset. Dhananjaya De Silva cashing on every opportunity to score run. Aimed the ball perfectly into the gap. Not looking to overhit the ball, just directing the ball into the gap.
Well, this creates a lot of pressure because he just pounces on anything loose. So makes the bowler think. So different.
He's not worried about lunch. He got the opportunity, went after it. A full-blooded cover drive.
And ends up with a very satisfying first session on day one. Wonderful performance. The bowlers giving a very good account of themselves.
Looped over mid-wicket off of Abra, the leg spinner. His counter-punch has been vital. Seems to cushion himself from the blows. Use of the feet. Brilliantly played.
Excellent shot. Good thing about that ball, easy for him. Nice swing of the blade, and that closing just a little bit, but still good enough to hit it straight over the bowler's head.
It's gone fine. They'll have to run him. No, they won't. 4 more, ends the 28th, 93 for 4. In the previous over, sees the 50 partnership brought
On that leg stump and easily put away. A very nice shot. Oh, how glorious is that? Absolutely zeroed in on that drive.
if Dhananjaya overbalances. But if you hit a stroke like this, there's one thing that you have in your favour, and that is good balance.
Oh, shot. Find that gap was quite an amazing achievement. Really was a special shot. Now the field is set for him to go for that wristy shot through mid-wicket.
But again, so important that Dinesh Chandimal doesn't try and get this too square. There's no big flick of the wrists for him to try and beat the man at square leg, because then that's when the LBW can come.
Wow, that was tossed up and full swing at the bat from Chandimal.
Once these two batters are in, watching batters executing such strokes with ease and with control, getting to the pitch of the ball,
Not missing out. Now he takes that from the stumps. He's making that form count. That's what he's doing in Sri Lanka. Really do need it.
once again trying to read off the surface. And the next one was again a googly. He went after it, took a bit of risk, and that tells me that he doesn't want him to bowl there. That's in the air, taken. The tactics has paid off. Chandimal has been removed, and it's a third for Naseem Shah.
He keeps going. a little higher than the previous one. And he chips it in the air, Dinesh Chandimal. That's a very, very disappointing dismissal from his point of view. Because Nasim Shah can't keep doing this for a long time. Again! Again! And brilliantly taken too. For the third time this series.
Well, if as a batsman you play the ball way too early in front of your pads, what do you expect? You can only manage edges of the bat, and that was nicely anticipated. The ball was dying on Abdullah Shafiq, and that's why the number 8 batsman is out there in the middle, Ramesh.
And he finds that man. It's De Silva. Saud Shakil was put in that place just now, and straight away
Babar Azam as a captain, making the right calls, and the entire team is responding to him. Another wicket for the leggy. The Pakistani must be very proud with their effort.
Could be trouble here. Could be trouble. Yes, it is. Ah, well, Prabhat Jayasuriya, you can't blame Ramesh Mendis. Jayasuriya ran rather blindly, and well, the marksmanship of Pakistan has been brilliant. The second run out.
This is not the non-striker's call at all. He comes so far down. It needed a direct hit, and everything going the way of the visiting team at the moment. Shan Masood with another directing.
That test average is under 5. Well, he's obviously